Well, that's the first ball. It's about to begin the match. Oh, well, that's a good delivery. Started with the dot. Well, first ball started with the dot. Aman Loya visible. Well, the Bandits versus Raasi Chits. Well, the Bandits won the toss and elected to bowl first. Raasi Chits. Bandits. Well, that's a single run has been taken up. Well, righty-lefty combination. Mr. Vikas is on strike now. The Bandits won the toss. Choose Raasi Chits. Well, that's a righty-lefty great combination at the moment. Well, that's going to be a white ball. Yes, it is a white ball. That's a wide delivery. Mr. Aman Loya is continuing to Mr. Vikas. That's a fantastic shot. Well, it's going to be a maximum. Well, yes, it is a six. Well, that's six. That's a flick shot, lofted one as well. Well, that's the second new ball has been taken. The Bandits won the toss and elected to field. Mr. Vikas. First ball and 6 runs. Well, that's a good delivery. Well, pitching leg is the factor. Yes, it is a pitching leg. That's a good comeback by the bowler. A dot ball. Well, the Bandits. That's a good comeback from Mr. Aman Loya. Just 8 runs has been given. 4 balls. Well, that's in on the pads. Well, yes, no, maybe there is some. Well, directed might be the danger or leg by. Might be the leg by has been given up. Well, last ball to come off the over. Mr. Aman Loya, Mr. Obed Saud, and Mr. Vikas. Both the batters has contributed and off the mark immediately. Mr. Vikas 6-3 with 200 strike rate. Mr. Obed Saud 2-1 with a 50 strike rate. The righty lefty combination. Well, that's made a fantastic shot. There is a fielder in deep, but that's a boundary. Well, 4 runs to finish a D point. Well, that's 1 over completed. Score 13 now. 1 over completed. Score 13 for Raasi Chits. 1 over 13. 1 over 13. Well, lefty batsman, Mr. Vikas. Well, that's a good delivery. Fantastic ball. Dot delivery. To back dot deliveries. Well, that's in the air. Fielder coming underneath. Well, that's an easy catch has been dropped. Well, that's an easy chance has been created by Mr. Sai, but has been dropped. At back foot point fielder, gully fielder. Well, 14 runs on the board now. Righty lefty combination. Well, you're watching 7 Fin presents HCACT Premier League Season-1 live from Pavilion Cricket Stadium. Title sponsor 7 Fin, co-sponsored by Clarion, associate sponsored by IDFC. Just a juicy low full toss. Placement in the gap. There was a pull. A punch shot. That's a boundary. 4 runs. Well, last 2 balls to come now. Last 2 balls. Well, last 2 balls to come now. Mr. Ubaid saw first boundary for him. Well, that's great. Straight drive. Well, another good delivery. Last ball to come. Well, 1.5, 18 runs on the board. Well, that's great. Straight. And clear the field. There was a boundary. 4 runs. Well, 2 overs completed. Score 22. 2 overs completed. 22. Well, you're watching 7 Fin presents HCACT Premier League Season-1 live from Pavilion Cricket Stadium. Well, title sponsored by, well, 7 Fin. The title sponsored by 7 Fin. Co-sponsored by Clarion. Associate sponsor, IDFC. Jersey partner by Darpan. Refreshments partner by Drive Tech. Sports partner Valence. Mr. Aman Loya is continuing the spell. Mr. Vikas is on strike. Well, partnership 22. Adjustable deliveries. Well, field placements and changes. Well, the match has been started at exact 7 p.m. Well, 2 overs completed. Well, that's played onside. Couple of passes into the fence, and that's a boundary. Superb shot at long on area. Oh, that's a punch. Has cleared the boundary. 4 runs. He was off the mark with 6, and now it's 4. The team Bandits has won the toss and invited Raasi Chits for batting. They have scored 26 run and 2.1 overs. Well, that's a gentle push played to the fielder. A good comeback. Dot ball. Well, that's again has cleared the infield. Well, outfield is very quick, and that's a boundary. 4 runs, second boundary. Well, this time played inside out shot. Well, that's a boundary. 4 runs. Well, that's a straight drive. Well, that's again a boundary. 4 runs. Well, this time just stand and punch shot with the straight drive and back to back. Runs already has been conceded. 2.4, 34 for none. Well, that's a white ball. It's 35 for none. उधर उधर है भाई डीप मिड विकेट पे मारा था छक्का लेफ्टी इधर इधर नया बॉलर रिजवान now the last 2 balls to come. Well, that's an edge straight to the short fine leg fielder misfield. Well, first one taken very hard, not looking for a second. Oh, well, good running between the wicket. Well, right-handed batter is on strike. Well, that was a sweeper. That's a boundary. A big over from this one. Well, that's off drive and 18 runs from the over. 3 overs completed. Well, 3 overs completed. Score 40. 3 overs, 40 runs. अरे लालिया विष्णु लालिया तुम Well, that's a new bowler, Balaji. Confirm. Thank you, sir. Mr. Balaji, brother, the new bowler. Hello, भैया. लालिया कुछ ये ओवर बैठ जाओ एक ओवर बैठ जाओ एक ओवर अब तुम चाइना नहीं जाते प्लीज मेरे लिए पैसे पहले पैसे ले लो भैया पैसे अरे इमरान भी देखो हे मी माझे कॉलेज नानी गौड रे क्या हो रे हटवा से जाना रे रख रे कुर्ती आता हो या डॉट बॉल सिर्फ जान करते Well, that's a dot ball. Mr. Balaji, brother, has started. Mr. Vikas, the lefty, and Mr. Ubaid, the righty. Both the batters are playing superbly well. The partnership 19 balls, 40 runs. Well, that's a good delivery. Fantastic. You miss. I hit. Well, there was a bowl now. So partnership has been broken. Well, Mr. Balaji Brother strikes on his second delivery, and he took the wicket of Mr. Vikas. As the dangerous batsman has got out. Well, that's a new bowler. Mr. Balaji Brother strikes a new batter on the strike, Mr. Avinash Reddy. Well, the right-handed batsman, 11 matches played, 124 runs, 98 strike rate, average 15 plus. Well, first delivery, that's straight on side for a single. Well, off the mark immediately, coming back for the second. Well, taken comfortably, good running between the wickets. Well, that's a dot delivery. A good bowling at the moment from Mr. Balaji Birada. Just 4 balls has been bowled. His first over, no wicket. 42 for 1, 3.4. Well, last 2 balls to come. Once again, good delivery. Change of pace and variation. Raasi Chits, as invited today by the Bandits after winning the toss. Raasi Chits, 3.5, 42 for 1. Well, last ball to come off the over. At the moment, Mr. Ubaid not playing at 17 in just 7 deliveries, 240 strike rate. There was straight to the fielder. A dot ball to finish. 4 overs completed. Raasi Chits, 42 for 1. Just 2 runs and a wicket from this over. 4 overs completed. 40. हाइट वाली रहते बुद्धि रहे तो हिल लगा ले अरे तो फिर वैसा बोलते उनकी भी हाइट कम क्या है तुम्हारे को नहीं अरे वो ठोके से गाड़ी क्या प्रॉब्लम हुआ था जब ठोके थे कुछ भी नहीं हुआ था प्रॉब्लम हुआ था पेट्रोल कम था गाड़ी तो पेट्रोल एकदम खाली हो जा रहा ना चलाने के बाद अपन पेट्रोल डालने के बाद स्टार्ट नहीं हो रहा है और पेट्रोल रहेगा एक्सेल में हो रहा उसका बाद अभी तक ऐसा प्रॉब्लम नहीं अरे है ना जी पेट्रोल कितना हाँ ये तो डीजल का है पेट्रोल है ये पेट्रोल का अच्छा इसका है नहीं. Well, that's a boundary. 4 runs for Mr. Obed South. He moves to 21 in 8 deliveries. And what a fantastic batting. 260 strike rate and 5 forces for him. Mr. Obed South. This is the second last over of the power play. Mr. Sai continuing his second over. 46 for 1, 4.1 overs. Our projected score 220. The Bandit on the toss. Elected to bowl first. Well, that's a fantastic driven. A cover drive has cleared the infield, and that's a 50 runs up on the board. 25 runs for Mr. Ubaid and Raasi Chits. 50 runs up. 54 1, 4.2 overs. उसका गाड़ी तो बहुत तबाह हो गया बहुत जिसको मारे थे ना कौन मारे वो छोटा सा एक्सीडेंट हो गया well that's a good delivery a dot ball कार वाला ऐसा यूटर्न ले रहा था भाई इन लोग स्पीड में थे इन लोग से हैंडल ले कार वाला ऐसा यूटर्न लिया था क्या मार दिया उसको पूरा डेंट पड़ गया था 15 पूछ रहा था उन्हें फिर 10 बोले फिर 5 कुछ दिए कि जाएगी नहीं मालूम oh that's a good delivery missing the snaps back to back dot deliveries two back to back dot balls after the boundary of two 8 runs already conceded in 4 deliveries from Mr. Sai. He's a good delivery, good bowler. He's a wicket taker bowler at the moment. That's a soft, gentle push. Well, first run has been taken, single run taken. Well, now the last ball to come off the over. It's 51 for 5, 4.5. Well, that's a dot ball to finish. Well, 5 overs completed at 51. Well, 5 overs completed 51. 5 overs completed 51 for 1. Last over का power play. अच्छे पे अरे उन्होंने अलग ये चीज तुम्हारा उनका अलग चैप्टर है उसको नहीं मालूम था भाई कि इनके घर के सामने आपको रख दिया इनके बच्चे तबाह बर्बाद कर दिए नहीं जी वो अलग एम्पायर उनकी बात में उनकी जगह उन्होंने सही थे भाई तो वैसे लोगों को क्या करना कोने में लेना समझ में अगर आपको नहीं आ रहा आप भी नहीं करना फिर बोलना अपनी बात दूसरे की तो वो तो बात अपना इधर बोलना सुनो आप क्या करो सकते तो करो नहीं तो मुंह मूछ के खाओ पर यहाँ पे सभी बड़े कोई दूध पीते बच्चे नहीं सबको दो दो तीन तीन दूध पीते हुए बच्चा नहीं रिजवान के तो 3 बच्चे हैं दूध पीते हुए लेकिन फिर भी उन्हें बच्चा दिखता हो नहीं well 5 overs completed 51 for 1 last over probably that's a pull shot well that's a fantastic shot has been played pull just passed by the square leg umpire thank god he's safe and that's a boundary 4 runs for Mr. Ubaid South well this time again on the rise delivery played straight to the deep covers well that's a very good fielding effort just single run Mr. Avinash Reddy is on strike now 56 for 1 5.2 Oh, that's a fantastic shot again. Back foot punch. There is two fielders, but cannot able to do anything. Mr. Avinash. It's a first boundary for him. Mr. Avinash ready. Well, that's a good delivery. Slower and bowled him. You miss. I hit. Well, that's bowled him. 60 for 2, 5.4. Well, now the last two balls come 60 for 2, 5.4. Well, that's a good delivery. Well, little bit bouncer on the rise. Well, that's straight to the field, and that's a dot ball to finish. End of power play. 6 overs completed, 60 for 6. 6 overs completed, 60 runs. Well, that's 60 for 2. 6 overs completed. Well, that's on the pads, flick away. There is a fielder, I think, stopped the delivery. Yes, that's a good fielding up. Saved the 2 runs. And that's fantastic running between the wicket. 2 runs has been taken. Well, I think there was missing stumps just clearly. Yes, it is completely missing stumps. It looks like a straighter and fuller, but deviation at the last moment. That's a fantastic. It's a cut shot. Well, that's a boundary. 4 runs. Well, that's once again fantastic effort. Well, this time a little bit misfit, not convincingly played. We need to wait for umpire's call. I think that's bias. Last 2 balls to come. Last 2 balls to come. 67 for 2. Last 2 balls to come. Well, that's great. Well, single run for Mr. Harsha is off the mark at the moment. He took 3 deliveries to get off the mark. Now, Mr. Ubaid Saud, the dangerous batsman, is on strike. Well, last ball to come off the over. Well, that's straight to the fielder. Well, that's a dot ball to finish. 7 overs completed. 68. Well, 7 overs completed. It's 68 for 2. Well, Mr. Rati, 1 over 8 runs. Now, Mr. Mangalam Sharma, 35 matches, 43 wickets. Best figures, 21. Best bowling figures, 21 and 3 wickets. He's a tall, dark, and handsome Mr. Mangalam Sharma is going to bowl now. Right arm over the stumps. And Mr. Harsha needs full forces to unlock 504. Well, that's a juicy low full played on side straight to the deep fine leg fielder. Well, 2 runs has been taken. समझा इधर दे दे ये एरिया में जब जा रहा ना मुंह बंद कर लेके ना बेटा बैगन में पुकारा ना पुकार लेते रहते सुबह से. Once again down the leg. Well, this time it's a wide delivery. Well, once again, Mr. Mangalam Sharma, 1 ball, 3 runs. Well, that's a good delivery. Fantastic one. Great effort. A good bowling and a good comeback after the white ball from Mr. Mangalam Sharma. Well, Raasi Chits versus the Bandits. The Bandits won the toss. Choose to bowl. 7.2, 71 for 2. Well, that's straight onside for a single. Keeper has done the superb job. While only a single run has been taken, you're watching 7 Fin presents HCACT Premier League live from Pavilion Cricket Stadium. Title sponsored by 7 Fin, co-sponsored by Clarion, associate sponsor IDFC, jersey partner Darpan, refreshments partner Drive Tech, sports partner Valence. Once again, fantastic delivery. A good comeback from Mr. Mangalam Sharma. Once again, dot delivery, fantastic bowling effort. Well, officials, Mr. Nusrat and Mr. Abdul Rahman, broadcasting by id-YRCreatuves, Mr. Rizwan. I am your host and those the commentator, Mr. Muhammad Ali, and organization supported by Mr. Imran and Mr. Wasim. Well, that's the last ball. Played very fine. Well, that's single to finish the over. 8 overs completed. Raasi Chits, 73 for 2. 8 overs completed, 73 for 2. Well, that's a good delivery on the pads, appealing for LBW, but not out. Well, now 78 for 2, last ball to come. Well, this is the good over from Mr. Raati. Only 5 runs has been conceded. Well, that's a single run has been taken. Well, 9 overs completed. It's 79 for none. 79 for 2 after 9 overs completed. Well, last over from this end. Mr. Aman Loya is continuing this time. Right arm around, alternate spinner. Well, that's a flick shot straight into the gap, and that's the boundary. 4 runs. That's played a fantastic shot straight to the fielder. Deep extra cover. Well, that's a fantastic save. Sealed the boundary. Only a single run. Well, the partnership is going great guns. It's 25 runs in just 22 deliveries. 24 in 22. That's on the pads. Played on side. First one taken very hard. They are coming back for the second. Well, that's 2 runs has been taken. Well, that was played straight to the fielder. I think the catch has been dropped. Yes, it is. A cotton ball chance has missed. Once again, dot ball, back-to-back dot deliveries. Well, that's a good delivery once again. Dot ball to finish the over. Yeah, 10 overs completed, 86 for 2. Strategic timeout, drinks break. And change, 10 overs completed, 86 Raasi Chits, loss of 2. Well, that's the first ball played on side for a single. Well, that's the first delivery. Mr. Bangalam Sharma is continuing the spell. Well, that's in the air. Well, that's a superb catch, but has been missed. Well, only a single run has been taken. Fantastic at the moment. A good bowling according to field. Well, this time played on side straight to the square leg fielder. Directed might be danger, but a good running between the wicket. A single run has been taken. Well, 90 runs on the board. The partnership 30 runs, 29 deliveries. Well, that was looking for a sweep shot. A dot ball. Well, once again on the pads, played on side. Fielder in deep. Well, two quick single runs has been taken. A good running between the wickets. Fantastic partnership is growing at the moment. Well, that's on the pads. Umpire says not out. Well, that's a good delivery. Not out. Well, 92 for 2 after 11 overs completed. सेंचुरी ओके हे भाई आप जाते समझ के बोला जी मैं लेकिन उन्होंने उनको ले लेके चले गए रिजवान भाई आप समझे आप भाई देखिए बड़े भैया हाँ इमरान भाई रिजवान भाई फहद भाई देख के दिए क्या बोलना लिए रिव्यू देखो कितनी हल्लू पूछ रहे जी Well, that review has been taken, but umpire says not out. कहाँ थे अबू तुम किधर थे अबू इधर तो भी थे अरे बड़े भाई इतना रिजवान भाई का नंबर बोलो हाँ हेलो हेलो That's in the air. Well, catches the call. अरे लो ना भाई पानी क्यों ना अभी थोड़ी देर पहले आके हरीश खाते थे मस्त हरीश थी चिकन हां काय एकदम लो वही છે well now this is a 12th over that's a good delivery and a well left well fantastic batting at the moment the partnership is 40 plus now किसके आराम से once again good delivery fantastic one well 93 for 2 11.3 now two back-to-back dot deliveries भाई डॉट बॉल है जी देख लो बोल दो फेयर डिलीवरी है फेयर है रिजवान भाई फाद भाई फेयर है नहीं तुम्हारे पास है वो वहां से बोलना पड़ता दबा के फेयर है बोलो फेयर अरे अबू तेरे एक बार कॉल करो जी रिजवान भाई अरे मेरे से बात कर रहे थे जो वहां है ना इमरान भाई के साथ हैदराबाद पे हैदराबाद चाय शॉप हैदराबाद होटल है जी वो लेकिन चाय शॉप बोल रहा हूँ हाँ 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 है क्या लाए खत्म हो गया हमारा दो देखो ना कुछ भी नहीं है बहुत अच्छी था well, that was appealing for white ball, but umpire says third umpire decision is given fair delivery. That's straight to the fielder. Deep covers. First run taken hat. Whoa, that was a fantastic shot. First pass by the bowler. I think that was a very great fielding effort. Has saved the boundary. Fantastic effort. बालाजी स्वीट मिठाई भंडार सना सिटी वहां पे छोड़ दिए पापा लेके चले गए पापा रिसीव कर लेते well that's 96 for 2 11.4 अरे देख के भैया खाली पानी भाई खुली है वो खुली है वो हाँ है तो ला लो ना कौन जी रिजवान भाई इमरान कहाँ है अरे ये अलग है जी वो वहाँ है हेलो well that's 97 for 2 now 11.5 last ball to come off the over well that's a good delivery Mr. Sid the captain leading from front just 5 runs from the over Raasi Chits 97 for 2 well Mr. Aman Loya the bowler is continuing the spell Well, Mr. Aman Loya. Well, that was a fantastic shot in the air. Fielder coming underneath, but that's a six. A fantastic shot. A six. Well, that's a fantastic delivery, but straight to the fielder. Once again, the partnership going 60 in 50, 120 for two. Well, that's in the air. A couple of bounces into the fence, and that's the boundary to finish the over. 14 overs completed. Score 1-4, loss of 2. Well, well, that's again. The match has been started. This is the 15th over for Mr. Rohit Bhattat. Well, he's a left arm around spinner. Slow left arm Chinaman. Well, that's a little bit wider. Has created a shot. Fantastic effort. Fingertips. But has been cleared the field. That's a boundary. 4 runs for Mr. Harsha. Well, he moves to 25 in 21 deliveries. The partnership 69 in 55. It's 129, 14.2. Well, that's tremendous performance. Well fielding and a very good running between the wicket. Fantastic. The partnership goes to 71 in 36. Matured. Amateur. Is he illiterate completely or just illiterate? But is good for nothing English? Don't understand the full pack words. Only jack words. Jack of all, master of none. Want to know anything? You don't know anything, but want to know everything. Another local mentality. Well, that's a good delivery. That was played a little bit early, just passed by the stumps. Mr. Rohit Bhattad is happy with that effort, but is a little bit excited as well. Mr. Harsha playing at 27 with 23 deliveries with three boundaries and 117 plus strike rate for him. The Bandits won the toss and opted to field 131 for 2, 14.4. Well, that's a little bit wider away from the batter. Dot ball. Well, last ball 131 for 2, 14.5. भाई रिव्यू वाइट का अच्छा चेक करो एक बार अरे नहीं चेक करो जी मैं बोलता हूं देखो खाली देखे जैसा करो फेयर डिलीवरी बोल दो फेयर बोल दो अरे नहीं जी फेयर है वो बैट्समैन के रिव्यू से चले जाते इसके बाद कुछ भी नहीं है बोल दो if you can't convince them just confuse them ओवर के तो इरफान ऐसा सुकून से कर रहे हैं लास्ट के 2 रन मालूम डीएल था डीएल आपको याद आ गई अभी भी की एम्पायरिंग कैसी अरे भाई कैसी एम्पायरिंग रहती लगा इल्ला कैसे रहते मालूम हाय हाय 2 बजे भाई फर्स्ट इनिंग से सेकंड मैच के well, that's a 2 runs to finish the over. Raasi Chits 133 for 2 after 15 overs completed. 133 for 2, 15 overs completed. The partnership 73 and 59. Well, 7 Fin presents HCACT Premier League live from Pavilion Cricket Stadium, broadcasting by id-YRCreatuves, Mr. Rizwan Abud Babilel, assistance from Mr. Fahad. I'm your host and the commentator, Mr. Muhammad Ali, official Mr. Nusrat, and Mr. Abdul Rahman. Well, presented by 7 Fin, title sponsored by 7 Fin, co-sponsored by Clarion, associate sponsored by IDFC, jersey partner Darpan, refreshments partner by Drive Tech, and sports partner Valence, and the organization supported by Mr. Imran and Mr. Wasim. Raasi Chits versus the Bandits. The Bandits has won the toss, selected to field. Raasi Chits 15 overs completed, 133, loss of 2. Just go with the flow. इतने ठंडे पहले एम्पायरों को देखा ही थे लोगों को देख के मेरे को ऐसा महसूस हो रहा था मैं बेहतर हूँ इन लोगों से लेकिन कर रहे तो स्कोर है स्कोर और एम्पायरिंग कर दे रहा हूँ एम्पायरिंग कर दे रहा हूँ अली ने भी जाना है सही कर देता इन लोग कितना आराम नहीं देते Oh, that's a fantastic lofted one. Well, that's a maximum 6. Mr. Ubaid Saud moves to 76 now with that 6. Total 3 sixes and 9 fours overall. 49 balls he played and 76 runs. And 39 runs on the board now. Projected score 180 plus. Well, fantastic batting at the moment. The open batter, Mr. Ubaid Saud, still playing fantastic innings. Partnership 79 in just 60 deliveries. Mr. Balaji Burada is a wicket taker bowler. You cannot make him out of the business for too long. First ball 6, ultimate pressure on the bowler, and then directed. Well, 2 runs taken comfortably, running between the wickets. Well, that's a good running between the wickets. Well, that's great. Two fielder and a one bounce. It's one bounce. A good fielding from Mr. Balaji brother, and a good follow through, and a good follow on. Well, that's again in the air, but just passed by the non-striker. Straight umpire Mr. Abdul Rahman, square leg umpire Mr. Nusrat. Well, partnership 82 and 63 now. This time, shuffle and placement straight to the long on fielder, Mr. Harsha. Well, he moves to in his 30s. First run taken, and that's a boundary. Well, Westfield, easy once is going away. But boundary number 4 for Mr. Harsha. Well, congratulations, Mr. Harsha. Has completed 5 from dugout. Well, that's a congratulations. A very hearty congratulations to Mr. Harsha Sunkara on unlocking the Master 500 milestone. Well deserved. 500 boundaries has been opened from Mr. Harsha. Well, that's again played very fine. Has cleared the short fine leg fielder, and that's a 501st boundary for him. And that's an over. 151's up. Partnership 1965. 16 overs completed. 150 for 2. Raasi Chits. Well, that's a good appeal. Appealing for a wicket now, but umpire is not out. There was LBW appeal. Mr. Mangalam Sharma. He knows exactly that it's not an LBW. Umpire's denied, and that's 91 runs. LB leg by. Well, that's shuffle and placement. Mr. Harsha, as at his best, a 502nd boundary for him. Okay, now 95 and 67 deliveries, 155 for 2. Lost the 2-3 catches that was in the no balls and free hits. Three wides. That is a good disciplinary bowling. The match has been started. Oh, that's a good delivery. Fantastic one from Mr. Mangalam Sharma. His third over. A good comeback. After the boundary, it's 20 delivery. Projected score 190 below. Well, the Bandits won the toss and opted to field. Invited Raasi Chits for bat on. They have scored 155 for 216.3. 40. And then second wicket gone on 6. Power play, 2 wickets were down. And after that, That's in the air. And catch has been taken. The 95. Sharma. Well, now that's a new batter, Mr. Winky. Wow, that's a dot delivery. अबे दो डॉट बॉल खेला भी ठीक है भैया दो डॉट बॉल है शायद लास्ट के दो डॉट बॉल से शायद लास्ट टू बॉल्स डॉट बॉल है शायद भाई स्ट्राइक पे उबे थे ना हाँ देखिए लास्ट टू बॉल्स डॉट है सर हाँ अच्छा अच्छा Well, that's 156 for three now. Well, that's bowled him. Well, that's a wicket. Number fourth has been fallen. 17.1. Mr. Rohit Bhattar has taken the wicket. Well, 156 for four. 17.1. लुट गए कई कुछ वक्त जादू है चल जाता है रूप का रंग भी ढल जाता है तब के लोहा पिघल जाता है अब समझ आया कि दुनिया क्या है अब समझ आया कि दुनिया क्या है ये भी आया क्या देखिए भैया कंसंट्रेशन बॉलर में गाना सुनो अरे Well, that's a single run has been taken. First delivery. Well, that's a fantastic shot. That's a boundary. 4 runs. A fantastic shot has been played. Has cleared the field of shot final. That's a boundary. Scoreboard 61 for 4, 17.3. Well, that's a boundary. It's a boundary. 4 runs. भाई वो अपना देखो वो अपना प्रॉब्लम ले रहा था भाई सुनो ठीक है दोनों के दोनों सो रहे थे बॉला नहीं गिन लेते क्या एम्पायर बनेगा रे तू भैया देखो छिक्का जाओ वाइट जाओ चौका जाओ कुछ भी जाओ बॉल्स तो गिनते हैं बॉला बेसिक है वो नहीं करे तो क्या एम्पायरिंग करेगा रे तू Well, that's a fantastic shot on site. Well, I think that's a boundary. Yes, 4 runs. Mr. Ubaid Saud at his 90s now with that boundary. He's playing at 91. He moves to 90. Well, Mr. Rohit Bhatta at 1.5, 22 runs and a 1 wicket for him. Absolutely fine batting from Mr. Ubaid. Is playing with opening. He's an open batsman. Has already played 57 deliveries, which means almost 10 overs has been played. And the result is absolutely fantastic. This time, a fantastic shot has been played. A foul fielder, but only a single one. Well, that's a single to finish the over. 14 runs and a wicket from this over. It's 170 for 4. 18 overs completed. Well, that's a fantastic shot. Juicy low full. Well, that's a boundary. A free gift has been redeemed. Has taken Mr. Ubaid and moved to 96 now. He played 50 with a strike rate of 160 plus. Now the partnership for the fifth wicket is 18 in just 6. Runs has been contributed from Mr. Ubaid. That's again fantastic shot in the air. Well, first one taken very hard, coming back to the second. Well taken comfortably. He moves to 98 runs now. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Well, that's a fantastic shot. Played straight to the long off fielder. Well, only a single. The batter moves to 99 now. At the non-striker end now, strike Mr. Irfan, 177 for 4, 18.3. Well, that's a good delivery. Fantastic bowling effort. Well, he's the most economical bowler at the moment. 177 for 18.4. Oh, that's a back foot punch. Has found the fielder, and that's a single run has been taken. It's 177, now 178. The last ball to come off the over. Oh, that's a back foot punch and a single. A century for Mr. Ubaid. 100 runs up for Mr. Ubaid. What a fantastic batting effort. It's 100 runs for him. 62 deliveries, 13 fours, 3 sixes, 160 strike rate, 19 overs completed, 179 loss of 4. Raasi Chits. Well, you're watching a 7 Fin presents HCACT Premier League. Well, now this is the last and final over of the innings. Well, 180 runs. Well, single run has been taken, but that's a leg bite. Well, extras in 180 has given total 10. Well, there was appealing for LBW. Umpire thinks not out. Mr. Irfan. Now that's a good bowling from Mr. Lakshmikant Rathi. Mr. Ubaid Saud is playing it fantastically well at the moment. 100, 63 balls. Well, 13 fours, 3 sixes. Economy is 2.2, 13 runs. Fantastic one. Well, that's straight to the fielder. A very good call from Mr. Ubaid. 181 for 4, 19.3. Once again, Mr. Rathi, this time in the air. Well, just a one bounce, two bounces to the fence, to the fielders. A very good fielding effort. Well, that's run out. Well, finally, Mr. Ubaid has been out by run out. It was played all from the first over till the last over. He was much tired, but he was gone out at 65 deliveries, 101, 13 boundaries, and 3 sixes for him. The partnership 26 comes to an end. It's 19.4, 182, loss of 5. Raasi Chits, last 2 balls to come. Well, let me remind you guys that you're watching 7 Fin presents HCACT Premier League. Title sponsor 7 Fin, co-sponsor Clarion, associate sponsor IDFC, jersey partner Darpan, refreshments partner Drive Tech, sports partner Valence. Well, under the organization supported by Mr. Wasim and Mr. Imran. Well, broadcasting by id-YRCreatuves, Mr. Rizwan, and assistance by Mr. Fahad. I'm your host and those the commentator, Mr. Muhammad Ali. Listen on to Sunayog. Huh? Last 2 balls to come. Well, that's played on side. The new batter, Mr. Krishna. off the mark with 2 runs. Fantastic running between the wicket. Well, Raasi Chits versus the Bandits. The Bandits has won the toss and opted to field. Raasi Chits 184 runs, loss of 5, 19.5. That's straight to the fielder. That's a diving effort. Well, coming back for the second, comfortably taken. Now they are coming back for third. Well, that's 3 runs has been taken. 187 Raasi Chits. Well, 20 overs played. Its first innings completed. 187 for 5. Well, that's a good delivery. Has been started up. Well, that's a good shot. Nice on of the bat. Sprayed straight to the fielder. Well, misfield first and taken very hard. Coming back for the second. Well, taken comfortably. Good running between the wickets. Wow. ये होंगी है ना 5-6 5-7 मतलब 5 की अच्छी Well, that's a good delivery. Little bit wide offside the off stump and a dot ball. खाना खाए इस बार खा लिए तो खा लूं मैं पक्की बात चिकन तिवारी Well, that's one over completed 3 runs. Well, first over Mr. Vikas, now Mr. Harsha. Well, that's straight on side, straight to the short fine leg fielder, Mr. Pranav Agarwal and Mr. Mangalam Sharma. Well, the target has been given 188. Well, that's a good delivery and a solid comeback from the bowler. Mr. Harsha is a very good bowler. Today has been contributed with bat 500 force. The milestone has been opened from him. That's played on side. Well, straight to the fielder. The long on and a single run has been taken at the moment. That's a good bowling according to field. Today, Mr. Rohit Bhattad has not done the opening for the team Bandits. Well, this time, shuffle and movement played onside with a straight bat. Well, that's a single run has been taken up. Well, that's played onside for a single. Once again, good batting at the moment. Well, they're coming back for the second shuffle, misfield. Everything is happening. Well, that's lack of communication. Well, that's a first wicket has been fallen for the Bandits in form of run out at the striker end. There was completely miscommunication. Yes, no, maybe a comedy of errors. Now the wicket has been fallen through run out. So it's 1.5. Aman Loya, the new batter, is on strike. Well, there was given a first delivery, Mr. Harsha, right into the plump. There was second wicket has been fallen. This time, Mr. Mangalam Sharma as at the non-strike man. Harsha has got his first wicket in his first over. Mr. Aman Loya. Well, that's another wicket. Well, this time Mr. Shubham, oh sorry, Mr. Mangalam Sharma has to depart. And that's the bowler has taken another wicket. So it's back-to-back 3 wickets for Team Bandits. And this time, Mr. Vikas, first ball. Mr. Shubham, sorry, Mr. Mangalam Sharma has to depart as bowled out. 7 runs on the board, 3 wickets down. It's 2.1 overs. What a coincidence. Sorry, coincidence. Well, that's a new batter, Mr. Sahib, Mr. Sushil. Sorry for inconvenience. Well, the new batter, Mr. Sushil. Well, that's a single run has been taken off the mark immediately on a first delivery. Well, once again, played straight to the fielder and a dot ball, single and a dot. Well, that was an edge as passed by the keeper. Well, that's a very good fielding effort. First one taken very hard and coming back for the second. Well taken comfortably. A good running between the wickets. Well, that's 2.4 overs. Well, 10 runs on the board. Well, that's a good delivery. Good bowling from Mr. Vikas. Contributed with the bat and now contributing with ball. Well, that's played again straight to the fielder and a dot ball. Well, that's a dot ball to finish the over. 3 overs completed. 10 runs, loss of 3. Well, the Bandits, 3 overs completed. 10 runs, 3 wickets down. Well, that's Mr. Harsha is continuing his spell. Started first ball with a dot. Well, 10 runs, 3 wickets down, 3.1 overs. This is the 4th over of the power play. Well, this time driven for a single run has been taken. A good running between the wicket. Mr. Sushil and Mr. Hari, both the new batters on the crease at the moment. Mr. Sushil has playing 2 in 3 deliveries, and now Mr. Hari Adabala played 4 deliveries and trying to get off the mark at the earliest. Oh, that's played on side. A very hard shot straight to the fielder. Well, that's a single run. That's a good delivery. Dot ball. Fantastic bowling at the moment, according to field. Going for the right length in good length areas. Mr. Harsha. Well, that's a juicy low full. Placement in the gap, and that's a boundary. A much needed boundary and a pressure release shot from Mr. Sushil. This time back foot punch straight to the point fielder. But single run has been taken to finish the over. Well, that's a 7 runs from this over. It's 4 overs completed, 17 for 3, Bandits team. अच्छा इतना जेनेस से छोटा है तो योगेश भाई वहीं से क्या योगेश भाई वहीं से योगेश भाई well 17 for 3 4 overs completed well that's on the pads flicked one directed might be danger डायरेक्टेड हो रहा था वो अभी और नॉन स्ट्राइकर पे डायरेक्टेड था अभी बच गया well that's a single run has been taken well that's a good delivery a dot ball once again fantastic bowling Mr. Vikas is continuing his third over spell a straight away within the power play is taken a wicket in 2.2 overs 5 runs and a wicket for him well that's a good shot it's a grounded one the outfield is not so quick first and taken very hard coming back for the second boundary 4 runs now it was gone very slowly but comfortably a 2 runs comfortably converted into the boundary fantastic shot placement and timing Mr. Hari it's a first boundary for him he moves to 5 runs in just 7 deliveries Mr. Sushil 8 in 7 the partnership 15 well that's in the air a couple of bounces straight to the fielder well first run taken very hard they are coming back for the second well that's a deep third person a fielder at deep third has just tremendous well हाँ है भाई यहाँ पे भी है भाई आप नहीं गए अभी ऐसा क्या अरे वो उसमें बोल रहे ये क्या अलग व्हाइट अलग ब्लैक अलग लेटर में जैसी थे ना well 5 overs completed score 25 5 overs completed score 25 now भैया कवर लाके दो ना एक कवर खाए तो नींद आ जाती है कुछ पहले सुबह से नहीं खाए नहीं खाया जाता है रमजान में ऐसी सो जाता कोशिश करते सोचते हाँ कॉफी अभी पिए well 5 overs completed score 25 the last over of the power play and Mr. Sampath is the first over and the last over of the power play well that's on the pads a back foot punch for a single फोन दे दो मैं कर लेता हाँ बॉटल है उधर हाँ वो दे दो मैं जब तक कर लेता Well, that's a fantastic shot. Placement in the gap. A fielder's going to get the ball. Well, that's a very good fielding effort. Converted two in just one run. Fantastic batting effort. And a very good fielding as well. Well, the power play truly belongs to the Raasi Chits. Well, 2 balls, 2 singles, 27 for 3, 5.2. That's a fantastic delivery. A little bit late swinger, Mr. Sampath Sura. 3 balls, 2 runs has been conceded. First ball single, second ball single, and the third ball dot. That's played straight to the fielder at deep covers. First one taken very hard. They are coming back for the second. Well, that's overthrow, but found the fielder. A backup is available. Well, now 29, 5.4. So 4 ball, 4 runs has been conceded in this over. Well, that's a good delivery. Fantastic over at the moment. Truly outstanding. Well, last ball to come off the over. Well, 4 ball, 4 runs, and then dot once again. Well, that's played onside. Misfield from the short fine leg fielder. First one taken. Coming back for the second. Taken comfortably. Well, it's 31. End of power play. 6 overs completed. The Bandits 31 for 3. Well, scored 31 for 3 after 6 overs completed. This is truly power play of second innings belongs to the Raasi Chits. They have taken 3 wickets within the power play for the team Bandits. Well, it's 31, loss of 3 after 6 overs completed. Well, that's the first ball single. Second ball coming for another single. Well, at the moment they are dealing in singles and doubles, but asking raise is almost raising 11 runs per over now. Well, once again, played straight to the deep cover fielder for a single. 3 balls, 3 singles at the moment. Well, that's a good delivery and a good appeal as well. Fantastic bowling at the moment. Well, Mr. Sampath Sura, first over, and now Mr. Krishna is continuing his spell. 34 for 3 now. That's the soft hands shot. Played straight to the deep extra cover and the cover fielder in the middle of the bat. That's 2 runs has been taken comfortably. 6.5, 36 for 3, 152, 179 balls. The partnership 29 in 28 deliveries. Well, once upon a time it's 7 for 3, but now it's a fantastic comeback from the batting lineup. Well, that's a single run has been taken. 30 runs partnership in 29. 7 overs completed. The Bandits 37, loss of 3. Well, fantastic running between the wicket. The 2 runs has been taken. Well, partnership is growing up and moving. The needs to go for the big shots every over required now. 12 runs per over. Well, 2 boundaries and 4 forces required. 12 runs per over. That's played straight to the fielder of point. Again, dot delivery. Mr. Sampat Sura. Partnership. नहीं हो सकता ज्यादा बैटिंग लग गई उनकी इंडिया वालों के अगेंस्ट समझ रहे हैं आप बैटिंग के ऊपर है वो सब well that's partnership 33-33 a well settled partnership well that's a fantastic delivery well that's dot ball once again good bowling from Mr. Sampat Sura it's bowling according to field right now well the Bandits team won the toss elected to bowl first Raasi Chits played all 20 overs the loss of 5 wickets 187 score 188 target well that was leg by might be. Yes, it is. Well, in reply, the Bandits 41, loss of 3 after 8 overs completed. Required 147 runs to win. 7 wickets remaining, 72 balls. Well, that's played a fantastic shot straight to the deep mid wicket for a single run. This is the second last over, the ninth over. Well, it's 42 for 1. Mr. Krishna is continuing the spell. That's a good delivery. A dot ball. Once again, good delivery. Wide offside, the off stump away from the batters. Well, they have gone to upstairs to check with third umpire. Well, that's a fair delivery. One review has been lost from the batting team. Completely one review has been lost. Total, there will be two reviews. Well, at the moment, they are bowling clearly well enough. This time, again, played late cut straight to the fielder. Very good fielding effort. Well, that's a fantastic shot has been played. Well, straight to the fielder, but misfield. A single run has been taken up. Well, that's again fantastic shot. Nice shot of the bat, but straight to the fielder, bowler. Well, 9 overs completed now. 45 for 3. Last over from this end. Well, that's a good bowling from Mr. Sampath Sura. Is continuing his spell. This is the last over and final over from this end. After that, the end will be changed. Well, that's a good delivery. Fantastic effort. One more time. Well, that's a good shot. Played straight to the fielder. Well, that's a two-run has been taken completely. A good running between the wicket. Well, at the moment, they are dealing in singles and doubles, but the asking rate is 13 runs per over. Well, this time placed it and a fantastic shot. That's a boundary, a welcome boundary and a much needed boundary. A 50 runs up on the boat. Well, the partnership is a little bit earning at the moment, and as per requirement, they need to have these kind of boundaries at least 2 to 3 in the over. Asking rate is more than 13 now. Well, that's a gentle and slow. That's a good bowling effort at the moment. That's a good shot. Played straight to the fielder. Well directed at the non-striker and might be a danger, but comfortably taken a good running between the wicket. Well, 10 overs completed and changed. Now required 139 now.
Take it back, say you were trying to make me laugh and nothing else to change today. You didn't even say I love you. I love you.
So interested in the hot stone massage?
Hey, sure. जब सेविंग्स अकाउंट पे हर महीने इंटरेस्ट मिले तो इंटरेस्टिंग चीजें कर लेनी चाहिए।
जैसे हर महीने बहारें नहीं आती, हर महीने इंटरेस्ट नहीं मिलता, वो तो 3 महीने में एक ही बार मिलता है।
अरे भाई साहब, मिलता था आपके ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट जमाने में। हमारा बैंक तो हर महीने देता है। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक में अकाउंट होगा
तो और मिलेगा।
मार दिया ना मेरे दीवार का डायलॉग।
Hello, welcome back. I'm Arvind from 7fin. Is your business ready for its next big move, but you're held back by capital? You've built your wealth, your assets are strong, but they're just sitting there, not working for you. At 7fin, we believe your assets should work as hard as you do, allowing you to unlock the value in your shares, government bonds, and mutual funds without selling them. Imagine getting up to 100 crore to grow your business, fund a new project, or manage your cash flow. We also provide special pricing on our interest rates and processing fees, so you keep more of your money. DM us to learn more about our special pricing and how we can help you fuel your next big project. Borrow better with 7fin.
Well, now a 10 overs has been completed. Well, that's a fantastic shot. Nice out of the bat, but played straight to the deep covers fielder for a single run. Well, that's a fantastic shot in the air, and that's a maximum. High and handsome, and that's the first six of the innings. Exaggerating at the moment, both the well set batsmen going for the big shots. Will be required. Well, they need 13 runs per over. How can they do? They need to define these things. Fantastic batting effort at the moment. Once again, played with the middle of the bat. Nice sound again. First and comfortably taken. Coming back for the second. Well, that's fantastic running between the wicket. Now this is going to be a little bit expensive over for Mr. Krishna. Well, Mr. Krishna is a very good bowler. Well, that was a little bit wider. Placement again in the gap. 2 runs is the call and comfortably taken. That's a good running between the wicket. A lot of applause from the dugouts. They wanted a placement, and everything is going under the circumstances. There was an edge passed by the keeper, and that's a lucky boundary. An expensive over. Fantastic shot, and the luck as well from these two batters. या ओवर में 10 का प्रेशर ले ले रे शादी आए हाय छोटे छोटे टीमों से खेल लिए बाद एकदम बड़ी टीम से खिलाया तो ऐसे चलता है well there was placement superb shot there is a fielder in deep very well fielded well comfortably fantastic fielding effort has saved the boundary well that's overthrown now coming back for another one well this is lots of runs came into this over. Well, now 11 overs completed, 72 runs, an expensive over of Mr. Krishna comes to an end finally. Well, Mr. Hariya Dabla is playing superbly well at the moment. The momentum has been shifted now. They are looking for the big shots everywhere whenever required and necessary. पूरे बाहर है नहीं मगर राशि चिट्स के बॉलर अभी है सुने आप इन लोगों के पास बैटिंग एक ही हरिया दापला है बस उसके बाद नहीं है हाँ 13 का चल रहा है यहाँ भी वो कृष्णा का ओवर भारी पड़ा है well that's a good delivery well at the moment they are trying to go for the wide and good length areas. This is the must-win match for both the teams. This is the decider. Whoever wins will go for the qualifier. Whoever loses will out of the match and out of the league. So this is the must-win match for both the teams. It's a do and die situation at the moment. Karo ya maro. Well, that's again fantastic shot has been placed, and that's a boundary, a much-needed one. At the moment, they understood what to do and how to do. They are converting the things into the big ones. Well, Well, that's on the wise delivery. A back foot punch. Clear the infield, but backup field is available. A very good fielding effort. Only a single run. At the moment, singles and doubles are very important. This is the qualifier match. That's a good delivery. A dot ball. Well, that's a pace cutter. Well, first and taken very hard. Now coming back for the second. Again, that was a very close call, but a good running between the wicket. Fantastic effort at the moment from both the batters. Well, well, that's a good shot. A deep mid on. Well, that's a good throw. Only a single run has been taken up. Fantastic effort. Well, score moves to 80. 12 overs completed. Score 80. Well, now 48 balls still required. 108 runs to win. That's a fantastic shot. Has been played straight to the long off over and hack. That's a six. That's in the air. Keeper. Oh, that catch has been taken. The partnership has been broken. Well, Mr. Vikas has done no mistake. The keeper, Vikas, has done a tremendous job. A wicket. The partnership has been broken and a wicket has been fallen. It is a much needed win match for both the teams. Those who have won will qualify. Those who will lose will out of the league. It's a must win match. Well, that's a new batter, Mr. Rathi is on strike. Well, you're watching 7th Fin presents HCACT Premier League Season 1 live from Pavilion Cricket Stadium. Well, that's a flighter delivery. Played straight to the long off fielder. Mr. Harsha is fielding at long off. It's a fantastic fielder. Well, title sponsored by 7 Fin, co-sponsored by Clarion, associate sponsor IDFC, jersey partner Darpan, refreshments partner Drive Tech, sports partner by Valence. Well, that's played straight to the deep cover fielder. Well, that's run out. Mr. Krishna has done a fantastic job at deep extra covers, and that's another wicket that's been fallen. A continuously wickets is going down for the Bandits at regular intervals. Another wicket. हाँ है खत्म है मसला खत्म है नहीं है Well, that's back-to-back 2 wickets, and Raasi Chits may be back in the game, but still, there is a huge mountain to climb. Yeah, it's unbelievable. हाँ तो है क्या सिगरेट है क्या आपके पास हाँ सिगरेट सिलगाना है उन्हें Well, Mr. Krishna has done a super throw at the danger end non-striker end. That's a wicket. Has fallen now. The new batter is on strike. Well, that's a single one taken. Well, flighted delivery, but played as a full. Well, straight to the fielder at wide long off Mr. Harsha. Well, that's the finish of the over. Well, 13 overs completed. It's 90, loss of 5. 13 overs completed. Score 90, loss of 5. Well, required 98 more runs to win. Well, 5 wickets remaining. Well, 42 more balls. Well, officials, Mr. Abdul Rahman. Well, I'm your host and those the commentator, Mr. Muhammad Ali. Well, under the organization supported by Mr. Imran and Mr. Wasim, scorer by Mr. Vishnuvardhan, and broadcasting partner id-YRCreatuves, Mr. Rizwan Abood Babilal. I'm your host and those the commentator, Mr. Muhammad Ali. Well, you're watching 7 Fin presents HCACT Premier League Season 1 live from Pavilion Cricket Stadium. Mr. Sampat Sura will continue the spell. Is coming to attack right arm over the stumps. Well, 7 Fin presents HCACT. Well, required 42, 98. Mr. Sampatsura, that's a juicy low full. Oh, that has been no ball. That's a high no. Well, that's a high no. Well, that's high no when a 4 balls. First ball started with. Well, that's high no ball, and now it's free hit. Everything is happening in this game. Well, this time played with a straight bat. A grounded shot first one taken very hard, coming back for the second. Well, that's a good throw from Mr. Hart at deep white off. A very fielding effort. Everyone is on the post. Well, that's a fresh shot. A teammate waiting, looking for two, but settle for one. Well, that's overthrow, but backup is available. It's fantastic fielding effort. The one striker is not happy. He's taking a single. He's looking for two, but there was a noise the call, so he's not happy with his effort. He was eagerly trying to take 2 runs every over. Well, anything can happen in the game still. The match can go either this way or that way. Well, that's a fantastic shot. Has cleared the field, no fielder whatsoever, and that's a boundary. A much needed one and a pressure release shot. Fantastic batting effort at the moment. Well, you're watching Cricket Stadium. Title sponsored by Seven Fin, co-sponsored by Clarion, associate sponsor, IDFC jersey partner, that one, refreshments partner by Drive Tech, and sports partner Balance. During his spell, this time played on site. Only a single run has been taken. That's a good cricketing shot. After hitting the boundary, taking the single, that's a good attemptation. Well, still, Mr. Harshan, the bowler, is to continue. It is a fantastic spell. Still avail 2 more overs. That's played a fantastic shot. Mr. Krishna, the fielder, is a very good fielder. Just the single run has been given. The pressure still continuing to build up at both the times and both the teams eagerly waited for the results. This is a do and die situation match for both the teams. And Design Lovett versus the Visibles winners. So walk away. Design Lovett has won the match. That's played with a straight bat. Two is a call. Put into the gap. First one taken very hard. Coming back for the second. Well, they are gone to upstairs. They have gone to upstairs. It's striker went for run out. We need to check with third umpire's call now. We're waiting. Well, that's TV umpire has given an out, another run out. Well, Mr. Krishna is doing a super fielding effort, has taken the 2 run outs. Fantastic fielding effort. Well, now that's a new batter is on strike. Well, fantastic effort. This is a do or die situation match. Well, that's a dot delivery. Might be they are waiting for white ball. Well, going to upstairs to check with the white ball. Yes, it is. A white ball review. Well, just the wide delivery has been given. Well, it's a wide delivery because a little bit wider offside the off stump and just outside the line. That's a good thinking from the bowler. Well, that's a fantastic shot. Well, that's a boundary. 4 runs. A magnificent shot. What a way to get on the mark. There was a good review has been taken. Well, this is a good match. Both the teams required to win this match. It's a must-win match. Both the teams are trying to get closer. Raasi, Chits and team Bandits. That's a good delivery. Fantastic one. Outstanding delivery. Well, that's in the air. Well, first and taken very hard. Mr. Harsha is a very good fielder. Well, that's a single. Well, 1-1 score. Well, that's a dot delivery. He played straight to the fielder. That's a good over from Mr. Obed South. 1.4, 16 runs and a wicket. Well, that's a good delivery. Well, now last ball to come. Well, that's played straight to the fielder. Or first and taken very hard. Coming back for the second. Well, that's 2 runs has been taken. Well, 8 runs from this over. Required 75 in 30 deliveries. 113 for 6, 15 overs completed. 113 loss of 6 wickets now. 15 overs completed. 75 runs required in 30 balls. ओके हाथा फेरा मुंह धोने के ओके वो भी धो लो चिन्नू पाशा well that's down the ground played onside Mr. Balaji Birada well first and taken very hard looking for two but only a single Mr. Balaji brother is not happy with that effort he was continuously trying to make some runs as fast as possible 114 for 6 22.02 well that's a good delivery little bit gentle slower a good variation in pace from Mr. Harsha. He has been contributed with the bat 41 runs with 7 boundaries. Today he has been hits 502 boundaries. Little bit chat between the fielder, between the non-striker and striker. Mr. Rahul Bajaj is on strike playing with 2 runs and 4 balls has been faced. 74 required in 28 deliveries. Once again, might be a bias. It's bias. Well, asking rate is 16 runs per over. First ball single, then dot, and then by. Mr. Balaji brother is a very good bowler, all-rounder, has contributed with ball, and now it's trying eagerly contributed to bat. That's a fantastic shot in the air. Mr. Krishna, the fielder, well, first and taken very hard. He's a very rocket slow throw. This time a little bit slower. Is a very good fielder. Rocket-like throw. 117 for 615.4. Our last 2 balls to count. Mr. Balaji brother moves to 17 runs in just 10 deliveries. That's a fantastic shot, has been placement. Shuffle and place, that's a boundary. Partnership moves to 16 in just 11 deliveries. The partnership 16, most of the runs has been scored by Mr. Balaji. The contribution is good enough from him. Well, it's 121. Loss of 6, 15.5. Last ball to come. Well, that's again a back-to-back boundaries to finish the over. It's 125. Well, 16 overs completed, 125. Required 63 in 24 balls. Well, now every over required 15 plus runs. Well, that's a good over comes to an end now. I think Mr. Ubaid South will continue. Well, partnership is also moved fast enough. Well, partnership 20 runs partnership in just 12 deliveries. Well, 7 Fin presents HCACT Premier League Season 1 live from Pavilion Cricket Stadium. So 125 63-24. Well, that's a little bit wide. Yes, it is a wide ball. Mr. Ubaid South is continuing a spell. Started first delivery with a wide ball. Required 62 in 24 now. That's played straight to the fielder. That's a good fielder. Well, single now. 61 in 23. Well, that's shuffle. Place in movements. Play straight to the fielder. Well, that's a quick single run has been taken up. 128 for 6 after 16.2. Mr. Rahul and Mr. Balaji brother. They have BB and RB is at the crease. Well, Balaji brother and Rahul Bajaj. Mr. Rahul is on strike now. Well, that's shuffle. Well, placement straight to the square leg fielder for a single run. Well, at the moment they are dealing in singles and doubles. It won't be enough because every over required now 17 under 17 runs. The last 3 balls to count. Started first ball with a wide, then single, single and single. That's a prominent bowling effort from Raasi Chits. Team Bandits has won the toss and elected to bowl first. Team Raasi Chits 187. Well, that's a cover drive. Fantastic shot from Mr. Balaji Birada. Well, that's a boundary. 4 runs. A deep extra cover. Well, last 2 balls to come. Well, the partnership is at 30 now. Mr. Balaji moves to 30 runs. And as well as the partnership moves to just 28 in 16. Well, 133 runs on the board. Mr. Balaji Birada is playing clinically well. 55 runs still required in 20 deliveries. Massive shot. That's a very good fielding effort. Kept the ball on kept the eyes on the ball till the last moment, and that's 2 runs has been saved. That's a fantastic fielding effort at the moment. This is a much needed victory for both the teams. Mr. Brother, well, 30 runs partnership now in 17 deliveries. 53 still required in 19. Every over asking rate is 17 below. That's a wide ball. Wide offside the off stump and a wide ball away from the batter and wide offside the off stump. That's a good thinking at the moment, but still. रिजवान भाई कुछ पूछे शायद इन्हों कहीं का तो भी नो बॉल वो स्टेपिंग हाँ वाइट है Well, now the last ball to come off the over. Well, that was just passed by the stumps. I think that's a bias to finish the over. Well, that's 137 for 6. Required 51, 18 balls. 51 runs, 18 balls. Well, now the last 3 balls overs to come. Required still 51. Every over 17 runs required. Well, that's copy. Mr. Krishna is the new bowler.
Hello, welcome back. I'm Arvind from 7th Fifth. Is your business ready for its next big move, but you're held back by capital? You've built your wealth, your assets are strong, but they're just sitting there, not working for you. At 7th Fin, we believe your assets should work as hard as you do, allowing you to unlock the value in your shares, government bonds, and mutual funds without selling them. Imagine getting up to 100 crore to grow your business, fund a new project, or manage your cash flow. We also provide special pricing on our interest rates and processing fees, so you keep more of your money. DM us to learn more about our special pricing and how we can help you fuel your next big project. Borrow better with 7fit.
Well, 17 runs in every over now. Mr. Krishna, 3 over 29 runs. This is the last and final over spell. He's a wicketless bowler. He will definitely try to get some runs and a wicket. Well, there was edge. Passed by the keeper. First run taken very hard. They are coming back for the second. But that's a boundary. 4 runs. A lucky boundary for the Balaji brother. Unlucky for Mr. Krishna. There was a good delivery. But the fielders and keepers need to help the bowler. वो नीचे से बॉल चलेगा वो नीचे दिख रहा है ना रोले नहीं उसके बाद जो नीचे से चलेगा बॉल डालो अभी 4 ओवर बाकी 4 ने 3 well that's a semi new ball has been taken up well continuing with the semi new ball the match ball has been gone away out of the ground well 141 now Mr. Krishna is continuing Mr. Balaji Barada is at 36 well, that might be a white ball we need to wait for umpire's call well that's a dot delivery well Mr. Balaji Barada is trying to shuffle and play that shot. Ultimately, it's a dot delivery. Mr. Krishna. Well, that's dot delivery. Dot ball. Once again, continuing the spell. Well, that's a fantastic shot. Has been placed. No fielder whatsoever. Well, that's a very good fielding effort. Well, 2 runs has been taken. Well, that's a good running between the wicket. Mr. Balaji is on strike now. 143 for 6, 17.3. Well, that's a good delivery. Fantastic. Went on the rise from Mr. Krishna. Well, the bowler is Mr. Krishna. 3.4, 35 runs. This is a much needed win match for both the teams. It's a do or die situation. Winners will qualify and losers will out of the league. That's again fantastic shot. Placement. That is going to be a 4. Mr. Ubaid Saud, the fielder, reacted very late at deep point. Well, that's a boundary. 4 runs. Well, now the last ball to come off the over 5 ball. Already 10 runs has been conceded. 147 for 6. 17.5 last ball to come. Well, Indian score is 88 for 7. Well, South Africa versus India. South Africa also given a target of 188. What a coincidence. And this match, which you're watching, is also 188 target. Well, 147 for 617.5. Raasi Chits versus the Bandits. Raasi Chits has invited to bat on after the Bandits won the toss, selected to bowl. They scored 187, loss of 5. After played 20 overs, that's again played into the deep covers. Well, that's a boundary to finish the over at deep. So 151, 18 overs completed, required 37. Well, anything can happen in the game. 150 runs up. A fantastic batting at the moment from Mr. Balaji Birada and Mr. Rahul Bajaj, BB and RB at the strike. And who will be the next bowler? The most important over of the inning, the 19th over to be bowled now. Who will be the bowler? Mr. Harsha, Mr. Ubaid. Well, Raasi Chits has played first inning, scored 187, 5 wickets down in 20 overs. The Bandits won the toss, elected to bowl first. Now they have got a target 188, and comfortably they have scored 151, 6 wickets down, 18 overs completed, required 37 runs in last 2 overs. 4 wickets still remaining. You're watching 7 Fin presents. Well, you're watching 7 Fin presents HCACT Premier League live from Pavilion Cricket Stadium. Well, title sponsored by 7 Fin, co-sponsored by Clarion, associate sponsor id-YRCreatuves. Well, jersey partner.
Mr. Darpan,
Well, jersey partner.
Darpan,
Refreshments partner.
Trivitek, DriveTech,
Sports partner.
Valence,
And you're watching HCACT Premier League live from Pavilion Cricket's ground. Scorer name?
Vishnu,
Well, I'm your host and those commentator, Mr. Mohammed Ali. वैसे नाम तो सुना ही होगा. हाँ. Officials, Mr. Nusrat, Square Leg Empire, Mr. Abdul Rahman, broadcasting by id-YRCreatuves, Mr. Rizwan Abud Babilal, and under the organization supported by Mr. Imran and Mr. Wasim. There was played. They wanted to play the shuffle game, but only a single run. Little bit bad on it. Well, Mr. Balaji Birada moves to 46 now. He's on strike. Every over will require 20 runs now. 19 plus, which means below 20. 36 required in 11, which means 9 boundaries required almost. Anything can happen in the game. Don't lose hope is the moral of the story. Everything is possible if you're crazy about it. Nothing is possible if you're lazy about it. In the air. Well, that's misfield. Well, that's a boundary. At long on field has been misjudged. He was looking to get a catch, but unfortunately missed the catch and as well as the boundary. 4 runs. Well, if you enjoy your game, it doesn't look like the chasing is better. Well, if you're enjoying your game, look at 51 from Mr. Balaji Birada with just 23 deliveries. Fantastic batting effort with 200 plus strike rate. Once again in the air, and I think in the no man's land. First one taken very hard, coming back for the second. Well, that's a good run in between the wickets. 2 runs has been taken. Well, Mr. Balaji Birada, 52 in 24 with 200 strike rate. He's the only absolute fine batter. Well, that's bowled him. You miss. I hit. Well, a dangerous batsman has to depart. The partnership has been broken. Well, 52 partnership in 28 comes to an 158 for 7, 18.4. Very good one. Ball changes the games and game changes the balls. हर मैच स्टार्ट जल्दी होगा खत्म नहीं होगा खत्म का हां खत्म कर दी क्या ले लिया हां रिजवान भाई तो सामने का कैमरा निकाल दे साइज 03 भेज दिए ना नहीं गया मैं यहीं से साइज 03 इन्होंने ना अरे भैया हो भैया वो बॉल यहीं से रख दो फिर गया तो दम होया रख दो ना अभी जाओ जी है बहुत बॉल्स है 158 for 7 now. भैया ये दे दो अरे टोटल 4 बॉल थे तुम्हारे पास हाँ वेरी गुड ऐसे ही काम ना करे तो पॉपुलर होते यार तू जैकेट का अरे वहां बैठ रही थी well that's played on side a tremendous fielding effort first one taken very hard coming back for the second well that's 2 runs has been taken now 160 last ball to come off the over 160 required Mr. Sai off the mark immediately on the first delivery well that's in the air well that's a boundary 4 runs well that's a boundary to finish the over it's 164 loss of 719 overs completed required 24 6 balls 24 runs required 6 balls well that was a very good try from long on fielder but it was just wasn't carried well Mr. Ubaid now is continuing the spell well Mr. Rahul Bajaj well that's played straight to the fielder first one taken very hard now coming back for the second well that's run out been fallen Well, now Mr. Sai 3 is on strike. Mr. Lakshmikant Rati, the new batter, 166 for 8. Well, 2 runs taken. Well, Mr. Ubaid made a run out with the help of Mr. Field. Well, that's might be a little bit wider. Yes, it is. A wide ball. Well, now 21 required in 5. 21 required in 5. 21 runs in 5 balls. 167 for 8. Well, that's straight onside. Straight to the long on field for a single. Well, that's given out. Another run out. Well, we need to wait for empire's call. Well, that's it is. Mr. Lakshmikant Rati is out. Mr. Ubaid. Well, Mr. Harsha. Well, another wicket has been fallen. Well, first one taken in and out. Last wicket to come now, Mr. Sid. Well, 168 for 9. Copy se paste. Copy se paste. Required 20 in 4 balls. 20 in 4 balls. Last wicket remaining. Well, 168. Loss of 9, 19.2. Well, you're watching 7 Fin presents HCACT Premier League live from Pavilion Cricket Stadium under the organization supported by Mr. Imran and Mr. Wasim, broadcasting by Mr. Rizwan from id-YRCreatuves, straight umpire Mr. Nusrat, square leg umpire Mr. Abdul Rahman. I'm your host and those the commentator, Mr. Muhammad Ali Scorer, Mr. Vishnuvardhan. Well, 7 Fin presents HCACT Premier League. Well, Team Raasi Chits has bat first after winning the toss by Bandits. The captain, Mr. Sid, is on strike. 168 for 9, required 20 in 4 deliveries. Well, that's a fantastic shot. Well, there is a fielder, Krishna. Well, that's a boundary. 4 runs. Well, 172 now, required 16 in 3. Well, Raasi Chits invited to bat on after winning the toss by the Bandits team. They have invited to bat Raasi Chits for play. First batting, they have scored 187. Loss of 5 wickets, 188 target. Well, that's a fantastic shot. And that's a well fielded. First and taken very hard, but they're coming back for the second. Well, I think that has been missed. Well, 2 runs has been taken comfortably. Well, 174 for 9, 19.4. Well, 7 Fin presents HCACT Premier League Season 1. Title sponsored by 7 Fin, co-sponsored by Clarion, associate sponsored by IDFC, jersey partner Darpan, refreshments partner by Drive Tech. Well, third umpire has given his decision that's not out. And sports partner by Valence. Raasi Chits batted first. 187 runs, 5 wickets down in reply of 188 target. 174 for 9, 19.4. Well, that's in the air and in the no man's land. Well, only a single run has been taken. Now the captain, Mr. Sid, is on strike finally. Well, that's a good batting from Mr. Sai. 1 ball, 13 runs. 1 ball, 13 runs, 1 wicket left. Well, that's a dot ball to finish. Well, the 12 runs wins by the Raasi Chits in the close match. Fantastic batting and good effort. The man of the match award goes to Mr. Ubaid. Congratulations to the winning team and tough luck to the losing team. Thank you for participating. The winners team has qualified.